that flat iron, it just gives a certain kind of silkiness and a look. But that's what you can do, Mother Amelia. Just make sure that when you are shampooing your hair, that you are, good evening, Lady Val, that you are, no, when you're shampooing, make sure that you're deep conditioning with every shampoo. That's what you can do to balance that off. With your, yes, she had a question. But your, when I saw you, your hair looked fine. So if you start to notice anything different or that it's getting any drier, just let me know and I'll tell you what you can do. Probably just incorporate like a steam treatment once a month if you don't already do that. But I'm sure it probably will be fine for you. I know, a scarf session. So to be honest with you, I buy a scarf from anywhere. If I like the print, I did get, yes, I got some scarves. I have to tell y'all because I don't know. I'm always getting something from some kind of special place. And half the time I can't remember the special place. I got to go look it up or look in my email address to see where they shipped it. But one of my places that I love to get scarves from, she actually closed down. Vacation for Husband mid-August, yes. But I like more of a, it's not a silk or satin scarf. It's more of a, it looks like cotton, but it's from Africa. The lady who was making them, and she went out of business. The material was that material, that thick material from Africa. But she said it was something different about it in which it wouldn't cause breakage. But I will say this, I still have satin or silk scarves, and I would just put it under it. If I felt like, oh, I don't know, this may dry out my hair, I put that on first, and then I would go on top of it with the decorative one that I wanted to wear. But I love scarves. Yes, a scarf session will be nice because there's so many ways to tie them that I've learned. Even when I do my hair in twists and I want a few twists to hang here or whatever I'm feeling, or if the hair is real big, or if I have twists and it's flat to my head, how I pull those twists up into a ponytail so that it can give me the height, because I don't really like flat scarves. I've never really worn it to the back, but you can wear it in the back too. Wear your bun from the scarf, wrap in the back, because my hair won't get flat enough for that. So I'm always looking for something that's elevated in this portion. Good evening, Michelle. Yes, good evening, Michelle. So I will come back and do a scarf session so you all can see the different ways to wrap your scarves. But that's your best bet in keeping your hair moisturized, protecting it from the sun, because you know it gets really hot in Houston and that humidity comes into play and you get frizz going, and the frizz, that's what dry hair is, it's frizzy. So it's a good question. So I'm gonna look it up, Phyllis, and tell you some places where you can get your scarves. Anything else? I know if you all look up, Paula wrote down everything as she always does. All of the different tips to protect your hair this summer. But any other questions? And while I have y'all on here, let me know of any topics that you all would like for me to talk about, because I love to share my knowledge. You wear scarves, Michelle? Aren't they the best? And then when you have a bad hair day, it's like I really never have a bad hair day as long as I have a scarf. I feel the same way about scarves as these young kids feel about wigs. I've never really gotten into wigs, but I love scarves. So I kind of understand how it's like I don't have to deal with my hair. I have something that I can do. Look, that made me laugh about you, Lady Val, when that lady asked you, where did you get your hair, or what kind of wig was that you were wearing? But to each his own. But yes, Michelle, those scarves, they give me life. It makes me feel like a queen when I wear a scarf and some nice earrings. How it pulls all your hair back from your face and just shows the beauty of your face. But yes, any other questions y'all have for me? Oh, topics. If y'all have any topics that y'all want me to address, because I'm an overthinker. And I don't know what, y'all just got to tell me what y'all want to know or what you will be interested in learning about. And I will definitely present about it. But sometimes I'm like, I don't know what to talk about. And I hope that I'm really helping with what y'all need in this season. So if you can share some topics that you have with me, you can put it on here or you can think about it and you can message me. Yes, Lady Bell. I laughed so hard when you posted that. I laughed so hard. She said, I brought my hair with me. Oh my gosh. And I also wanted to let y'all know that I'm doing a wash and go class for $20. I did a post about it. The Holy Spirit told me to do something that's affordable, and I'm so happy. I had my first class today, and I had 3 people in the class, and I was so full from the connection and being able to help those women. One of them was a hairstylist, and one of them had 2 daughters. And just to be able to share that knowledge for a woman to have some type of power and control over, you know how she styles her hair? It's a big deal. It's a little but a big deal all at the same time. But please take advantage of the $20 class because I give you all the tips and tricks, what products to use, and we do a full live demo. And you get to ask all the questions that you need to ask or would like to ask during that class. So definitely take advantage of that. But if y'all don't have any questions for me, I want to hold y'all. Any questions? Any questions? Thank you, Michelle. You're so sweet. I definitely can do that. Thank you. See, that's a topic I would never think of. So I will do something on how to do facials correctly or talk about skin types and what kind of facial you can do on yourself or what works for me. Honestly, you want to know a tip and I'll do a whole nother segment. But I clean my face daily with witch hazel, natural witch hazel. I have sensitive skin and that's what I use, and I exfoliate twice a week. And I use a moisturizer and a sunscreen, and at night I use like a night, of course it's a little thicker, but I just drink a lot of water. I could tell when I'm drinking a lot of water, and I've been drinking a lot of water. And right now I have on like a light makeup, believe it or not, and I love this makeup because it's so natural. It's so natural looking that I don't like to look like I have on a bunch of makeup, but it's just a light little foundation because like I told you, I did the class earlier, so I didn't want to go in there looking crazy. But thank you very much because I've worked really hard to get my skin this way, or looked really, I'd say searched. I really cared more about my skin than my hair because my hair has always been a natural, beautiful thing. But my skin was something I had to work on due to like when I had kids, hormones out of whack, eating. When I used to eat a lot of dairy, I would stay broken out in my hormone area of my face. I don't eat dairy anymore. So it's just a couple of things that I've done to finally get the skin back together. But I will definitely do one on that. Thank you. I will put that down in my notes to have something ready for y'all for that. Yep. And your skin is always pretty, Lady Val. Always. You know what? Yes, makeup. Cadence. Can you go in my what kind of mask do you use, Michelle? Can you go in under my cabinet and give me that? Do you know what I exfoliate my face with? It's like a white tube under my cabinet in the bathroom. I don't know the name of the exfoliant. That's why I can't tell you. But it's definitely something I buy from Melaleuca, where I buy my cleaning products too. It feels really good. It has shea butter and the beads that exfoliate, but it's not rough. And it just makes it like glosses or polishes my skin. That's what it does. It feels like a polish. After I use it, it's all smooth. But I'm having her bring it to me. Certain masks may break you out. And that is, you're welcome. That is because sometimes masks are pulling too much oil from your skin. I had to learn that because I wanted perfect skin. I started using acne products and I didn't have acne. So it was pulling away all the oil. And when you pull too much oil, it produces more oil, and that causes a breakout.
I don't see anything.
It's under my sink, under my cabinet. It's a white, it's like blue writing. And it's shaped like you squeeze it like toothpaste. But yeah, it pulls too much. You said the cloth mask instead of the hospital mask. I use the cloth mask because I like to wash it. I don't like the hospital mask. Sometimes they have chemicals in them. I'm just gonna be frank with you. A mask is a mask. It does what it's supposed to do. But a lot of the masks that you buy, they have chemicals. Thank you. This is the exfoliant that I use, and that's from Melaleuca. It's a Phenia facial scrub. And so that's what I use twice a week. But I like to use masks in which I can actually wash them, because I noticed the difference in a couple of things, but definitely my skin, I was like, I can't do it. So I use cloth masks. I do. And just make sure I just make sure it's always clean when I use it. But yep, it may be something, some bacteria. When there's a breakout, there's always bacteria present. Even in when you wear your makeup and stuff, you got to clean your brushes. It's a lot of things just to keep that bacteria away. That's a sign of dirt, when the white bumps, oil or dirt. But I'll definitely do a session on that. I know everybody's like, what's she talking about makeup? But I'm so glad. Thank you, Michelle, for suggesting that topic. And yes, Mother Amelia, next time, skin care and makeup. But if y'all don't have any more questions for me, y'all know where to reach me. You can you should message me and I'll be there. Yes, Lady Val, that's what I use for my exfoliant. I do. And that's it. I'm like, this is the simplest regimen I've ever used in life. And my skin is like the best. But that's why I said I was doing too much. Just pulling all the excess oil, and my face was just popping out with breakouts and pimples. And I was like, why is my face just pulling all the oil away? So keep that in mind when you think your face don't need any oil. You're trying to dry up bumps, but you're using stuff that's pulling moisture. It's going to give you more bumps because your skin is trying to balance out the moisture. Another thing, if you have breakouts, raindrops is so good, y'all. I created it just so it could be for multiple things. But a lot of my customers put a little raindrops on a Q-tip, and they put it specifically on that bump, and it'll dry it up just like that. It's the tea tree oil and the other essential oils that'll dry that specific bump up. So try that as well if you have a breakout or have a few bumps that night. Try it at night. Okay. I know, Lady Val. Look, this book release and all that is doing its thing. I just had to focus, but I am back. I'm back. I'm glad to be back. And thank y'all so much for supporting me in my book release. So many of you all have bought books, given reviews. To God be the glory. My heart is full. To God be the glory. For you all, for this ministry, for you all being a true, genuine support of women, godly women. It is a blessing to encounter. So as much as you all are honored to have me, I'm honored to always be here to serve y'all with my knowledge and whatever else I can serve y'all with. But yes, if y'all don't have any more questions, I will see y'all next month. I will be at the Black Market this Saturday. I did post a flyer about it. So if y'all want to come out and just say, hey, buy a book or some products, or just say, hey, it's so many other vendors that are going to be there, and it should be a nice turnout. Definitely come out. I would love to see you all. Okay? Yes. All right. Well, I love y'all dearly. And y'all know where to reach me, okay? Next topic, face, skincare, and makeup. Bye, y'all.